Hey there, I'm glad you're here. Ready to learn some pretty cool things? Let me know which ones you liked best in the comments afterward. Okay, let's do this. Compared to the age of the Earth, modern humans evolved relatively recently. Want a real analogy? If we compress the entire history of life on Earth into an hour, human existence would only span the very last few seconds. The Earth is estimated to be around 4.5 billion years old. This analogy simply highlights the immense amount of time that passed before humans came into existence. If you're learning English as a second language, or if you struggle with it in general, you might want to watch this one twice. Capitonyms are words that change their meaning if the first letter is capitalized. Capitonyms are a specific type of homograph, a word that is spelled the same but has different meanings. In fact, they can change meaning and sometimes pronunciation when capitalized. The capitalization usually happens when the word becomes a proper noun or a name associated with a specific person or thing. And whoever said learning English was easy? Are you in love? Or maybe falling for someone? Well, did you know that when two lovers gaze into each other's eyes, their heart rates often synchronize? It's true. Studies have shown that couples in romantic relationships, even without physical contact, can experience their heart rates and breathing patterns aligning when in close proximity. The exact mechanisms behind this synchronization are still being studied, but it's believed to be related to a deep, subconscious connection between individuals who share close emotional bonds. The first artificial sweetener to come into existence was saccharin. It was discovered accidentally in 1879 by Konstantin Fahlberg and Ira Remsen at Johns Hopkins University while experimenting with coal tar derivatives. Fahlberg noticed a sweet taste on his hands after working with the compound, leading him to identify it as saccharin. Modern chickens are considered the closest living relatives to the Tyrannosaurus rex. Yeah, really. This is because all birds, including chickens, are descendants of theropod dinosaurs, a group that includes T. rex. Scientists have found evidence through molecular analysis of T. rex proteins that they are more closely related to chickens and other birds than to other reptiles like alligators. I mean, the size difference too. Who knew? Every year, the world experiences a massive human migration. Any guesses when? It occurs during the Chinese New Year. Yep, the Chinese New Year, also known as Spring Festival. It's indeed the world's largest annual human migration, with an estimated 385 million Chinese people traveling to reunite with their families or visit loved ones over the 40-day celebration. How about that? In 1892, Argentine police used fingerprints for the first time to solve a murder case. Francisca Rojas was found guilty of killing her two sons after her bloody fingerprints were discovered on a door frame at the crime scene. Confronted with the evidence, Rojas confessed to the murders, marking the first time fingerprints were used for a conviction. In the United States, David Rice Atchison is often humorously referred to as the president for a day. On March 4, 1849, outgoing President James K. Polk's term ended, and incoming President Zachary Taylor refused to be inaugurated on a Sunday, leaving Atchison, the Senate President pro tempore, as acting president for a day. Although there was never any formal or legal precedent to make his title official. The Ottoman Empire, which controlled parts of Europe, Asia, and Africa, existed for over 600 years, from 1299 to 1922. This makes it one of the longest-lasting empires in history, outlasting even the Roman Empire, which lasted for approximately 500 years. World-renowned engineer Gustave Eiffel, the great mind behind the Eiffel Tower in Paris, France, built a small private apartment at the top of the tower. It was used for meetings and scientific experiments, and is now open to the public for tours, featuring wax figures of Eiffel himself and his daughter Claire. Cooking methods and recipes are deeply and curiously intertwined with culture and history. For instance, the use of chopsticks in Asia, the fondness for barbecue in the southern United States, or the tradition of tapas in Spain all reflect unique cultural heritages. Artificial intelligence is quickly making waves in the healthcare sector, assisting in diagnosing diseases, accelerating clinical trials, predicting patient outcomes, and personalizing treatment plans. AI algorithms can analyze medical images with remarkable accuracy, sometimes even outperforming human doctors. So, what did you think? Pretty awesome stuff, right? We love putting all these facts and content together for you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.